In this lesson, we will learn how to write a problem and solution essay. I will take a sample question and will solve it step by step. Okay, let's start by having a look at the sample question first, which says, overpopulation of urban areas has led to numerous problems. Identify one or two serious ones and suggest ways that governments can tackle these problems. To answer this question, we will make four paragraphs. First would be the introduction paragraph. In the second paragraph, we will describe the problems associated with the topic. In the third paragraph, we will explain the solutions to the problems that we mentioned in the previous paragraph. And finally, the conclusion of our essay. In the introduction paragraph, we will paraphrase the question first, which basically means rewriting the question. And then we will have to write a thesis statement. A thesis statement is your main idea about which you are going to write in this essay. Also, if the question asks for your opinion, then you can briefly describe your opinion regarding the topic in the thesis statement. In the second paragraph, we will write about the problems with the given situation in the question. We will begin this paragraph with the topic sentence, which will explain what we will write in this paragraph. Then I will explain the first problem in detail and will add a supporting example to it. Then I will write about the second problem associated with the topic. Similarly, for the solution paragraph, we will write the topic sentence, which is a general statement of what we will write in this paragraph. Then we will write the first solution to the problem and add a supporting example with it. Furthermore, I will write the second solution to the problem. If the question specifically asks you what the government and individuals can do to solve the problem, then you can write the first solution about how the government can solve this problem and a supporting example with it. The second solution you can write about is what individuals can do to solve the problem. Finally, in the fourth paragraph, we will write the conclusion of our essay. It will include a summary of all the main points discussed in the essay. Now let's start solving our sample question. We will make a quick draft and generate our ideas about what we will write in this essay. Let's begin by writing the draft. Firstly, we need to paraphrase the question, which we can do once we start writing our essay. We don't need to paraphrase the question in the draft for the purpose of saving our time. Then we will move on to the thesis statement. In the thesis statement, we will write our main idea, which we will discuss in the whole essay. After the introductory paragraph, we will generate the ideas for the second paragraph of potential problems related to the given issue. I will start with the topic sentence, which is a general statement about what we will write in this paragraph. After this, I will write about my first problem. I think that due to the high population of a country, the cost of living can increase. Then I can add an example related to this. I might write about how prices of essential items like food and healthcare can rise because of overpopulation. Then I will write about the another problem of overpopulation that might affect the environment. I can think of more people may require more land to construct homes in order to settle the human population, and this may lead to deforestation, reduced biodiversity, and rise in pollution. After this, I will write the solutions to these problems in the third paragraph. Again, I will write the topic sentence. That would be the general statement about what we will write in this paragraph. Then I will mention my first solution, which is related to the first problem that I mentioned in the previous paragraph. To solve the problem of increasing cost of living, the government should provide subsidies for essential products and services. My supporting example could be the health care subsidies provided in the United States. Then I will write the solution to the second problem discussed earlier. The government should pass laws to stop unnecessary construction of residential homes that require cutting trees to provide more land and settle the rising human population. It would result in saving the environment from deforestation and rising pollution. Finally, I will write the conclusion of the essay where I will summarize all the main points of the essay. Now our draft is ready and we will use it as a reference to write our essay. Let's start writing our essay by paraphrasing the question in our first introduction paragraph. So I'm going to begin this essay by writing, many nations around the globe are now confronting challenges caused by a rapidly expanding urban population. Then I will continue to write my thesis statement that will express my main idea, which I will discuss in the whole essay. You'll notice that all the ideas in the draft are related to economic and environmental issues. So I will write, this may create many economic and environmental problems such as increasing living expenses and removing trees to make space for human settlement, but subsidies and restrictions on area expansion may reduce the severity of these issues. This statement gives an overview of what this essay is going to be all about. After I write the introduction, I will write the second paragraph in which I'm going to talk about potential problems related to overpopulation. First, I'm writing the topic sentence for this paragraph. So I will write, the constant growth of the urban population has many negative effects on the economy and the environment. I will continue writing and will explain the first problem, which is the cost of living will increase due to overpopulation. I can write this as, first of all, overcrowding has resulted in an increase in the cost of living in urban regions. Then, as per our format, I'm going to add an example to support this explanation. I will write, due to overpopulation, for example, the price of numerous vital commodities and services such as food, shelter, and health care rises as the gap between demand and supply widens, and people have to pay more to survive and feed their families. Now I'm going to write about the second problem associated with overpopulation. I will write, furthermore, a growth in the population would drive the need for more land for human settlements, leading to more deforestation, decreased biodiversity, and increase in pollution and emissions. Here you can notice I have used the connecting word furthermore to make a link between the sentences of this paragraph. which will show my content writing is in a symmetric flow. After this, I'm going to add one more sentence which will show the result of this problem. I will write, in fact, such environmental degradation would result in several health issues for people in the long term. From here, I will move to the third paragraph. Again, I'm going to write the topic sentence for this paragraph. I'm going to write about solutions in this paragraph, so I can write my opening statement as, however, there are certain actions that may be taken to mitigate these issues. Here you can notice I have used however as a connection word. I use this word here because I'm shifting from problems to solutions. Such connecting words will show continuity in my writing. I will continue writing the first solution as, firstly, the government can provide subsidies to lower the cost of essential commodities and services. Following my draft, I'm going to write the example of healthcare subsidies provided in the United States. I can write this as, the United States government, for example, offers direct health care subsidies to all citizens through programs such as Medicare. Then I will write the second solution as, additionally, in order to combat environmental deterioration, the state should pass legislation restricting the expansion of areas for residential purposes and prohibiting the approval of such unnecessary construction projects which will help in the protection of natural habitats and the preservation of ecological balance. Then I will write the fourth paragraph to conclude the whole essay. As I mentioned in the draft, the conclusion would be based on what we would write in the essay. You will notice that I have written about the increase in the cost of living and environmental degradation problems due to overpopulation, and also mentioned practical solutions for these problems, such as subsidies and legislation, respectively. Considering this, I can write, in conclusion, overpopulation is the primary source of numerous problems such as increased living costs and environmental degradation, which can be rectified by government subsidies and progressive laws. So this is all about writing problems and solution essay. With some practice, you will be able to attempt this task. So good luck and keep practicing.